Allah Rabbul Alameen remind all of us, وَلَا تَقْفُ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِعِلْمٍ إِنَّ السَّمْعَ وَالْبَصَرَ وَالْفُؤَادَ كُلُّ أُولَٰئِكَ كَانَ عَنْهُ مَسْئُولًا. In Surah Isra, Allah reminds us, as a believer, we are not supposed to do anything, say anything about Islam, about the deen of Allah, without knowledge. مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِعِلْمٍ. Because Allah did not give us the freedom to say whatever we want to say, to feel whatever we like to feel, how we want to feel. No. Islam don't follow any of our feeling, don't follow any one of us. But every Muslim must learn how to submit to Islam and follow what Allah wants us to do. And Allah said, إِنَّ السَّمْعَ وَالْبَصَرَ وَالْفُؤَادَ. These three organs are very important organs that bear witness in the day of judgment. Number one, our hearing. When you hear somebody say about Islam, you must be careful. You must double check and confirm that it is from Islam, not just hearsay. One basar, your eye. Today we have a lot of messages going on. Through the iPhone, smartphone, so all together we get a lot of messages talk about Islam, claiming to be this and that. Only Allah knows what is right and what is wrong. So we have no right to confirm anything without knowledge. When we talk about knowledge, we talk about what Allah said in His book, the Quran, is pure knowledge, and what the Prophet ﷺ has said in the Hadith as-Sahih, the authentic Hadith. That is knowledge. Opinion, my feeling, your feeling is not knowledge. It's just feeling. Have no values. Wal-fu'ad, and our heart. Every one of us is alive today because our heart is still beating. When the heart stops beating, it's time for us to go back. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Meaning, before you want to do anything in Islam, you must have knowledge. Knowledge always take precedence. Knowledge always comes first. Then Iman. Even when you want to have Iman, you want to believe. Whatever you want to believe in Islam, you must have knowledge. How to believe in Allah. How to believe in the angels. How to believe in the holy books. How to believe in the prophets. How to believe in the day of judgment. How to believe in Qadar and Qadar. All these are under the category of Iman. You must have knowledge. Without knowledge, you cannot have the right belief. Last night, I did quote one ayah recited by our Imam in the Qiyam Ramadan by our Nigerian Imam. I quote again this ayah. وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا وَقَالَ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. Whose speech is better in the sight of Allah than people who, when he talk, when he speak, his word is to invite others to Allah, invite people to Islam. Not gossiping, backbiting, lying, slandering, no. Not vain talks, but a talk that can invite people to Islam. وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا, of course. If you want to call anybody to the truth, to Islam, you must show good example. You yourself must practice Islam as a way of life. You must be honest, you must be sincere, trustworthy. When you do business with people, make sure that you fulfill whatever you promise. You must have this amal salih, or called innani minal muslim. And the best word Allah in this ayah said is you, we as Muslims, if anybody asks you, who are you? You just say, I'm a Muslim. I am a Muslim. وَقَالْ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. Even if you have Iman, you don't have to say, I'm a believer. You don't have to claim that you are a believer. It's sufficient for you to say, I am a Muslim. Be humble. By saying that I am a Muslim, that means you are putting yourself in the same level with other people. By you saying I am Iman, I won't make it, then you are upgrading yourself now. I'm Muttaqi, oh, you are higher. No, you don't have to do that. That one you leave it to Allah. وَقَالَ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. Why Allah says that? Because in Surah Al-Hujurat, Surah Al-Adhan, Allah reminds us about what happened before. A group of Muslims in the time of the Prophet, not our time, in the time of Prophet Muhammad قَالَتِ الْأَعْرَابُ آمَنْتَ. They came to the Prophet and they said, we are believers. They said, they should have the right to say they are believers because they are the first generation. But look what Allah said. This is what they said. And look how Allah responds to what they said. Allah immediately responded to our Prophet sallallahu the last messenger. قالت الأعراب آمنا قل لم تؤمنوا. O Muhammad, tell them, you are not yet a believer. قل لم تؤمنوا ولكن قولوا أسلمنا. It is good for every one of us to just say, I'm a Muslim. Look at the teaching of Islam. So beautiful. Teach every Muslim even how good you are to be humble, not to be judgmental. When you think you are so great, you are starting to look down upon others. That is what caused Shaitan, Iblis, being cursed by Allah, when he said, Ana khayru minhu, I'm better than Adam. Now we are students of knowledge. We have been praying, Alhamdulillah. But it's good to be humble. It's good to be sincere in whatever we do. Even every night we are doing our qiyam, if your qiyam is not being performed sincerely for Allah, what we get is just tiredness. We get sleepy sometimes when we are praying. Tonight, you know our Imam for Isha is always Akbar. Everybody will know who is Akbar now. For the Qiyam, we will rotate from time to time. We have two students from our Tahfiz school. From Urulana, we have a Tahfiz school. Alhamdulillah, they are with us. They have been with us for a few years. And even this year, we have 3 of them who graduated, completed 30 years. May Allah bless them. They are young, but their memory is very strong. We are old, but we are just old. It's a blessing to see children memorize the Quran. And when they read the Quran, they read with adab. They don't rush. Because Allah wants us to read His book, tadabbur, and reflect. We may not understand the meaning, but may Allah help us at least to get the reward of listening. Allah said in the Quran, وَإِذَا قُرِئَ الْقُرْآنُ فَاسْتَمِعُوا لَهُ وَأَنصِتُوا لَعَلَّكُمْ تُرْحَمُونَ. When the Imam is reciting the Quran, Fatiha is the Quran. after Fatiha also is Quran. Your duty as a ma'mum, according to the discipline of Salat Jama'ah, listen. فَاسْتَمِعُوا لَهُ وَأَنصِتُوا. How can you listen if you are reciting something? You be silent. وَأَنصِتُوا. Be silent. Just listen. That's why the Imam recite aloud for us to listen. If we are busy with our own recitation, who is going to listen? When the Imam recite silently, like Zohar prayer, everybody recite by yourself. But when the Imam recite loudly, you just listen. So that you will be blessed. You will receive the mercy from Allah. This is the And a lot of people do pray, but they don't have a lot of knowledge. Just example, the knowledge of Salah. A lot of people are not okay. The knowledge of following the Imam, you don't move. Even the Imam say Allah, don't move yet until Imam and Hu Akbar, then you move. But Alhamdulillah, we have improved a lot. But I'm just reconfirm this. I'm a reminder because every night we believe there are new brothers, new sisters joining us. So it's good to remind each other. Allah said, remind each other because reminding each other always brings benefit for the believers. Now we know it's good to say, I'm a Muslim. You see the beauty of this religion.
You go to Alaska, I'm a Muslim. We are like one family. Everywhere we are the same. You don't even have to say, I'm a Hanafi. You don't have to say Hanafi. I'm a Shafi'i. I'm Hanbali. I'm a Maliki. You don't have to say that. If you ask Imam Malik, who are you? He never say, I'm Maliki. He say, I'm a Muslim. My name is Malik, yes. I didn't come up with a new set of Islam. You ask Imam Shafi'i, who are you? He said, he's not Shafi'i, he's Muhammad bin Idris, Muslim. You ask Abu Hanifa, who are you? He said, I'm a Muslim. My name is Nu'man bin Thabit, not Hanifa. Is a kunya. Hanifa is my children. I am Abu Hanifa. Beautiful. When you say Muslim, everybody feel like we are like one Ummah. Tonight, I'd like to share with you, brothers and sisters, before we end, about signs, alama. Everything that Allah created, there is a sign. The sign of the believer, the sign of the disbeliever, the sign of the hypocrites. And also, the sign that I'd like to share with you about the sign of as-sa'ah, the sign of the hour. If you go back to the history of Islam, the day of judgment, al-akhirah, is real, is true. It's sure to come to every one of us. There are two qiyamah, qiyamah sughra wa qiyamah kubra. Qiyamah sughra, when you and me die as an individual, gone. There is our first qiyamah as an individual, one by one, or two by two, or three by three. The second qiyamah kubra, every single soul will die. Every living thing will perish. And there is qiyamah kubra. The angel of death will come and pull the soul of everybody. All the angels also have to die. Then angel of death will say to Allah, maybe Allah will spare me. No, maybe because I'm the angel of death. No, I'm dead before. No, you're not dead. You are still alive. He thought that Allah will let him survive with Allah together. Allah said, no, you also have to go. The one that will live is only Allah. Hayyun Qayyum. Now let us look at some of the signs. Signs that have already come to pass and that are finished with. The first sign of Sa'ah to us as a Muslim is the coming of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sa'al bin Sa'ad reported that he witnessed the messenger of Allah, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Don't forget to make salawat upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Each time you hear his name been mentioned, say sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Say sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yeah? He pointed to his index and middle finger and said, index and middle finger. This is index and middle finger. And he, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, bu'ithtu ana was-sa'a hakaza. He said, bu'ithtu ana was-sa'a hakaza. Meaning, I am the hour, the end of this world, and the beginning of the day of resurrection have been sent like this, just as his index and middle finger are not separated by a great distance. It's very close. The Prophet been sent and the hour are not separated by a great distance in time. This is the meaning of the saying of the Prophet. The coming of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu is one of the signs of the Sa'ah, the hour. Anas reported Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, bu'ithu ana was-sa'a kahatain, qala wa damma sababa wa wusta. The same thing, the meaning. I have sent close to the hour like the closeness of these two, and he joined his index and middle fingers. This you can see in Sahih Muslim as a reference. It's all authentic saying of the Prophet. In another narration from Buraidah, that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, bu'ithu ana was-sa'a wa in qadat la tasbiquni. I have stand so close to the hour that it even almost preceded me. Now the Prophet was very concerned about the Sa'ah. He kept on reminding all of us, his Ummah, to prepare. And that's why the ayat in the Quran, Allah said, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu taqullah wal tanzurun nafsum ma qaddamat lighadin wattaqullah. Oh, you who believe in Allah, be faithful to Him and always look into everyone of us. Look into ourselves. Don't look into other people. Look into yourself. What have we prepared for our tomorrow? What is tomorrow? Today is what day? Monday. Tomorrow is what day, boy? Tuesday. According to our calculation, tomorrow is Tuesday. But tomorrow for Allah is the day of judgment. Because as-sa'a yusawi 130 sinin fil ard. One sa'a, 1 hour, or some said 1 sa'a, means 1 minute in Jannah is like 130 years in this world. We don't even live 1 second. It's like a blink of an eye. Khalas, we are gone. In reality, we don't live long. But the world make us forget about the reality. Now this is one of the saying, by looking at what the Prophet ﷺ said, we know that the hour is not far. There is a first sign. I will share with you the second hadith. Just as the Prophet's arrival into this world indicated that the hour was near at hand, so to this, after his parting, after his death, Auf bin Malik reported that during the Tabuk war, the war of Tabuk, he visited the Prophet ﷺ, who was in the dome-shaped tent made of leather. Auf reported that Prophet Muhammad said, "Igdud sitta bayna yaday sa'a mauti thumma fathul baytul maqdis thumma mutanu ya'khuzu fikum kaqu'as ghanam thumma istifada al-mal hatta yu'ta ar-rajul mi'atul dinar fayazallu sakhitan thumma fitnatul la yabqi bayta min al-arb illa dakhalathu thumma khutnatun takuna bainakum wa baina bani asfar fayakhdiruna fayatunakum tahta 80 ghaya tahta kulli ghaya 12,000." Allahu Akbar. Occurrences that will occur just before the hour. Look at this sign. Thing that is going to surface. Thing that is going to happen, and it must happen. My death, number one. When the Prophet passed away. One of the sign. Number two, the conquering of Jerusalem. Jerusalem will be back to the hand of the Muslim. But Jerusalem is not in our hand yet. So this sign is not there yet. Number three, death that spread among you like cause al-ghanam, meaning a disease that afflicts beasts. One of the result of the sickness is that some material flows through the nose of the afflicted animal and cause a lot of death. There is a virus that we are not sure which one. Number four, the flowing of wealth. Everybody will have money. There will come a time there is so much gold that you were carrying gold to go to your friend, to your neighbor and say, "Please, please, take some of my gold." And your friend will say, "Please, please, wait for a while. I will go back to my garden. I have so much gold. I don't know what to do with my own gold. Go and give it to others and take my gold." Because Allah will just let the gold, the treasure of the earth, just surface. Can you imagine, brother and sister? Everywhere gold. You don't have to buy gold. Gold come to you. Now you have to buy and collect gold and keep gold. But there will come a time Allah give you wealth. Allahu Akbar. To the degree that a man will be given 100 dinar in charity, yet he will remain dissatisfied and having received that amount because there's so much. Yeah. Number five, fitna that will enter in every single Arab home. The Prophet start with Arab home because Islam start from there. The fitna will also start from there. And it's true. Now we have all the satellite, all the TV, all the smart. Before, when we were students, we don't have all this smartphone. That was in the 70s. So our mind is very focused. What is outside, stay outside, will not come in. Without they come in. They don't have all this technology yet. Then somebody introduced handphone. That is the old handphone, not smartphone yet. You know what you call that handphone, the old handphone? It's not, you call digital? It's not digital too. It's purely just for phone. And at that time, do you know, you are not supposed to bring that phone into Mecca. You can't. Because you are not allowed to take pictures. You cannot. You have that phone, if they check, they are going to take it away from you. But now, how can they stop? You just can't stop anymore. Everyone have one. And now while tawaf, people are photographed, videotape. You can't do anything anymore. It's too late. It's entering every home. The fitna. And also in all our home. You have the TV, you have Astro, from local channel to global channel. A lot of fitna. Number 6, a trust that will be put into effect between you and Banu Asfar, the descendant of the Roman, the white people. The Prophet is telling us there will be a kind of agreement between you and them to fight a common enemy that is so destructive. We have an agreement because we love peace, they love peace. So let us work together and fight a common enemy. Who will then act, then they betray us. When they betray us, they will come with 80 banners. The forces from the west will come with 80 banners. And under each banner there will be 12,000 army. 12,000 army per banner. Times 80, how many? You calculate. And there will be a war between us. This is one of the signs. And that is not happening yet. And it's coming. It is coming. That war is not like the war today, using all the sophisticated weapon, aircraft, missile, no more. You can do whatever you want to do, but when the time comes, Allah will just cease petrol and gas. All the machinery will jam up, cannot move anymore. Then we are going back to combat. That is the real war. You want to know who is a real fighter? You look at those who are in combat, face-to-face combat. That is the real war. Today is not a real war. It's the big so-called superpower bully, the weak one. What kind of war? Like you sit so far, you just press one button, collapse. 10,000 people die. Is that a war? This is not war. This is destructive weapon. The weapon of destruction. And we waste a lot of money, develop a weapon that is so destructive. And Allah Almighty, if you want it to happen, it just happen. He just this earth move more earthquake, and then whatever is hidden is going to collapse. Look at what happened in Japan. They have all the nuclear plant because of the earthquake. They have to suffer for some time. People dare not eat all the seafood in that area. All the veggie, they dare not. When I was traveling to that part of the country, we have a team of doctors who was with us. They come up with their gadget equipment to make sure that the area that we are passing through is free from all this radiation. And you can see, the gadget giving signal. Here, there are more. Now we move again, lesser, just to make sure that we are in a safe zone. Brothers and sisters, may Allah Rabbul Alameen make us Muslim who are very aware about what is going to happen to all of us, so that we are prepared and we are not caught by surprise. We are prepared for the worst. So that's why we are fasting. We are preparing ourselves. We are praying. We are preparing ourselves. So may Allah accept our prayer, forgive all our sin, and let us make a short prayer for one of our Jama'ah, Uncle Mohsin. Yeah, they are the chapter from Johor who is going through some operation. May Allah Rabbul Alameen make it easy for him. May Allah strengthen his iman and make his memory and tongue always remember La ilaha illallah. And may Allah also make the doctor who's handling him have the right knowledge, have the right judgment to give him the best treatment. And may Allah Rabbul Alameen also increase in the heart of his family to have extra sabar, so that they will keep on praying. And in Ramadan, our prayer is powerful, so don't forget to pray for the safety of Uncle Mohsin. Just remember his name, Uncle Mohsin. And also to all other brothers and sisters that we know that are not well, may Allah cure them, and may Allah Rabbul Alameen make them healthy soon, inshallah, so that they will join us and be with the Jama'ah. So may Allah Rabbul Alameen cure those who are not well, and also give energy and strength for those who are weak, and also enrich those who are poor. And may Allah increase knowledge that benefit all of us, and also our rizqi. And may Allah accept all our deeds. Amin ya Rabbil Alamin. Wa bila tawfiqi wal akhir da'wana walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Lastly, brother and sister, I have so many things to remind all of you. We always try to discipline ourselves when you come here. We have the shoe racks for you to put your shoes. For those who arrive early, fill up all the shoe racks. For the latecomer, make sure that you organize your shoe properly, or your slipper, so that people, the latecomer, don't have to step on your slipper or shoes. There is some discipline that we always do here, but after some time we also forget, you also forget, so everybody forgot. So now we have to remind each other, please help each other, organize ourselves, that when you come in, everything is organized. When you go out also, inshallah, is organized. We see you tomorrow night. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah.